Have you heard that your road to getting more done in less time starts right now? Hello, everybody. I'm Deb Courtney, and let's begin this video. That's what I want to talk to you today about, is how to get more done in less time. This, by all means, is not all there is as far as getting more done in less time, but these are tips, thoughts, ideas, suggestions, points that I have found out in my life that work for me, and I just want to share them with you. They may or may not work for you, but that's okay. You can come with what does. So the first one I want to share with you is to get focused on what you want most to have. What is it that motivates you to get up every morning and do the things that you do? Get focused on what you most want to have. Some people, could be a car. Some people, it could be a house paid for. And when you niche down, and sometimes your wants could be, could fill up 2 pages. Well, I'd like to have this, and I'd like to have that, and on and on and on and on. Not a problem. Just write that down. Then, and you've probably heard of this from other people, and then take maybe the top 5 that you really has to do with your lifestyle, where you are at in your journey now, how far not down the road you are, how far you are down the road, and take that and get focused in on that, and then say, okay, what can I do, or who can I contact, or who can I call, who can I have a conversation with that will help me to get more focused on getting this done. Maybe you want to buy a house and you want it paid for within a certain amount of time. Okay, so one of the things that I would suggest is you can contact a real estate agent. They are a great source to niching down and helping you locate, because they have the availability to look at hundreds of thousands of homes and plug in your budget, square footage, everything that you're wanting to have. They can help you with that, and they're a great source to go to. The next thing I want to talk to you about is to get automated systems in place. I have mentioned in the previous videos that I have certain accounts in my bank that I do business with, and a certain amount of money goes in each different account each month. When I don't see the money, then I don't spend it. So therefore, that works for me. And I like that automated system that the bank has that can help me to live and to have the best efficiency possible in regards to the goal that I'm trying to obtain in that account. CDs, money market, IRAs, fund money, trip money, emergency funds. There are so many things that I like to have a little bit taken out every month. And let me tell you this, inconsistency, I'm going to stop right here and say this. In consistency lies the power. You have to consistently do it month in and month out. That has to do with working out at the gym, going to work, having automated systems for whatever you would like works for you in your lifestyle. That works for me. And when I do it consistently, week in, week out, month in, month out, that grows, and it brings to me personally confidence. I'm not fearful about things. It stamps out that being fearful, being afraid, am I going to have enough? When you take the necessary steps as much as you can, according to where you're at now, and you consistently do the things that's going to add to your life, your future life, and your future life is just a day away. Okay, I've said that before, and it really is. Next thing you know, the week's gone, the month's gone, the year's gone, and here you are in another year. So time passes by. It doesn't wait on anybody. So these are things that are really important to me, and I don't know where you're at in this, but I know it works. It's a win-win. I'm not interested in win-lose in life. I'm only interested in a win-win. And I'll take the necessary steps to get me there. And it works. And I don't have anxiety and angst and upset. Well, where am I going to get the money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Life does happen. But if you start in a place to where you can get things done for where you're going to want to have a future savings account, a future fund money account, something that happens, that may happen, emergency fund. So that helps, and that has helped me so much. The next thing I want to talk about is to reduce your shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I wished I could have done this. I should have did this, so forth and so on. I have found out that if I do my due diligence in regards to a certain topic in my life that is taking place of where I'm at, or that I know is coming down the road, that's going to take place, then I take the necessary steps to avoid that. If I think it's going to be 1 ounce of anxiety or anxiousness or frustration for me, I take the necessary steps to nip it in the bud. I take control of it. I don't let the shoulda, coulda, wouldas take control of me. Now, this is something that I have to do intentionally. It's not just going to fall down from the sky and fall in my lap and get done. No, it's not going to happen. It'll never happen. So when you reduce the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, then you can have the confidence that, if possible, as far as it depends upon you, you can alleviate some stress, some anxiety, some fear, some frustration. But you have to take the necessary steps and think about it long term. What your future life's going to look like when you get 25, 30 years down the road, how that's going to look, what necessary steps do I need to do today, 6 months from now, a year and a half from now, 2 years. If you're not that intentional, maybe then you should find someone that is detailed, has the personality and details like that can help you. Anytime you have a personality that does not warrant or does not figure into the equation, well, I'll just leave it up to so-and-so and such, not a problem. If that works for you, have at it. Okay, not a problem. But if you ponder these things, well, you know what? I'm not really good at this. But maybe I should talk to some people that have somebody, a banker or a financial person that they do business with that can help me with this. Let them handle it. And therefore, I can continue doing kind of how I'm wired, how my personality is. But yet I've set in motion steps to reduce the shoulda, coulda, wouldas and any frustration and crisis that I may have in the future. So do that. Not everybody has the same personality style, personality type, but find the people that are into financing, that are advisors, and then talk with them about what you'd like to have in the future, what you can and can't do, and what is a plan. What steps can you implement? Can they help you put in motion? What do they suggest? Then you will be a whole lot better off. I know why I know. because I have done this. Everything that I'm telling you about, I have had to implement and do. And you have to be intentional about it. Another thing is just simplify your life. Simplify responsibilities and whatever projects that you think you might want to do or undertake. Really think those things through and see if this is a good fit for you. If this would be a win-win for you or if it would not be. If you have the time, if you have the knowledge, if you have the resources available, okay? Get you a to-done list. Then some people say, well, I've never heard of a to-done list. Well, I just told you about it. A lot of people have, to-do. And we may have all had a to-do list at some point in time in our life. And a lot of times to-do lists never get completed. I had a person that I was coaching one time, and she had the same issue. Oh man, I got so much to do. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that comment before? Of course you have. Or you probably even said it yourself. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna get all this done. I've just got so much to do. Well, I asked her, I said, why don't you change that languaging? Why don't you look at it in a perspective to change it and then get you and write down my to-done list. And write them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many there is. And then as you have got them done, check them off. Okay, I've done that, I've done that. They never had really thought about that, and they liked that idea. So they went for it. And it was a whole lot better, they said, to look at it as it being done than having to do it. And so it worked. So anyways, that's the last thing I have in regards to getting more done in less time. This is something that I use, and so I wanted to share it with you. Wow, I'm glad you found me. I'm so glad I found you. Go ahead and make it a great day, and I will see you again next time. Bye.